This episode is brought to you by Olive and June.
And I'm a brand new fan of Olive and June because we're going to be talking about their gel polishes, which we're really excited to get. But prior to even this, like 2 weekends ago, Mats and I were out and he treated me to 2 Olive and June polishes that I painted my toes, and they look so good.
I love painting my nails at home. As you know, Olive and June delivers up to 21 days of flawless wear with a high gloss shine that won't chip, lift, or dull. There's no damaging removal thanks to their new peel off base coat and salon speed soak off system. Say goodbye to the drama of gel removal.
Olive and June's new gel mani system includes everything you need for a salon quality manicure in one box, and you can customize it with your choice of 6 gel polishes, which breaks down to less than $2 a manicure. There's a custom 5-finger LED lamp and the iconic poppy for easy painting with your non-dominant hand.
They also have a high-performance cleaner solution, HEMA-free, 15-free, and always cruelty-free and vegan.
I used to be a huge salon manicure kind of girl. Like, I was getting my gel every couple weeks, and I have to say, like, when I stopped doing that, I realized how much more of my life I had back.
Yeah, I have to be honest. I used to think that going to get a manicure and pedicure was relaxing, but I don't know what happened in the last few years, but
no, it was a sudden shift.
It does not feel relaxing anymore. It just kind of feels like I'm being pushed around and I have to leave. And that is why I switched to doing my nails at home.
I have to say, I think I'm probably the most excited for the peel off base coat, because that has been like the thing that has stopped me prior to this from getting into doing an at-home gel manicure.
Yeah, my nails actually got pretty damaged too because of all the scraping. And I asked him to stop doing that at the nail salon, and they're pretty resistant to that. So I like that I can be at home and, control that myself. I'm also really looking forward to all the shades that they have. They have 60 plus best-selling colors.
I'm so excited. CV red is like that, like perfect orangey red, which is like my favorite shade to wear.
Visit oliveandjune.com/blame me for 20% off your first Olive and June gel mani system.
That's oliveandjune.com/BLAMEME for 20% off your first Olive and June gel mani system. I am sure a lot of you have heard of Hormone Harmony by Happy Mammoth, the supplement that helps women maintain optimal hormone levels, with over 50,000 glowing reviews from women worldwide and 98% saying they'd recommend it to friends and family.
Now you can take those results even further by pairing it with the prebiotic collagen protein. It helps to relieve occasional bloating, gas, reduce sugar cravings, and help you feel satisfied longer, boost energy, and help stabilize mood swings.
And because your gut directly affects your hormones, improving your gut health can actually help your hormone harmony results so you can feel like yourself again.
Happy Mammoth is dedicated to making women's lives easier, and that means using only science-backed ingredients that can be proven to work for women. They make no compromise when it comes to quality, and it shows.
Right now, you can try prebiotic collagen protein in Hormone Harmony risk-free and get 15% off your entire first order with code BLAME at checkout. Hello.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm wonderful. And we, again, as we do without any intent or any planning, are matching again.
We are. And I love that for us. I'm the same
I think this color would look great on you.
It would. I know it would.
It's not my color. That's why I had to self-tan twice. I had to self-tan twice.
Okay. But I do like it with whatever you did with your eyes and your cheeks. Like, it makes it pull out more.
I have to warm up. I have to warm up my whole face, because otherwise I am not a cool toned person at all. So I have to make that be like the contrast.
That's good. My eye is twitching, so I'm wearing my blue light glasses.
Well, they just add to the look.
Yeah.
And I love the look. Well, welcome to...
I was doing sound effects for you, but you pulled the glass away too fast.
Sorry, do it. You were foleying my...
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's not what it sounds like at all.
Okay,
not
most things that we hear in movies don't sound like that at all, but they have to enhance it to make us believe that's what it sounds like.
You know, that's true.
And you're a sloppy drinker.
I'm a sloppy bottom? My God. Sloppy
I said
toppy?
drinker.
I don't know. Have you listened to Sabrina's new album?
Not yet.
So she has this one song like that, but it's about, and there's like this sound that everybody's making TikToks to because they're like, it's so satisfying.
I know the TikTok.
I would love to urge anybody who is like, I'm loving that sound. I'm loving like the satisfaction that does for my ear, the earworm, the tingle in the ear. I would urge you all to listen to The Middle by the Chainsmokers and Maren Morris, because that has a similar sound that me and my friend Kyle are so fucking obsessed with that like nobody cared about. Like every time we listen to that song, one of us takes the role of going that, like we literally do it along with it. It's so good. It's and I feel like no one talks about it.
Traumatizing to my people.
It's an act. Oh, well, first of all, now I'm having to explain it before I even get to the punchline. My God.
You know,
so
I just like to be a little controversial sometimes.
She is everybody. And stick with me. So, people weren't really talking about it. And then they released, because why the fuck would anyone, like, it's just a sound. And so then they released, I don't know what it was on, but I'm sure you could do, it's like a behind the song. It's like a kind of, I'm sure where the title is something like that. And it is, hold up, is The Middle Chainsmokers or Zed? It's the Chainsmokers, right? No. Oh my God, am I giving them credit for something where credit is not due? Which I would hate to do. I'm sorry, it's Zed. It's Zed. I should have known. It sounds way too good to be the Chainsmoker song.
Whoa.
Oh, I have zero issue with that. I think they would have zero issue with that. They know that their whole thing is the more songs we release, some of them will be good. And they're right. They are right. The sheer volume of them is extensive. The highlights are slim. But they did like a whole behind the scenes of like the song, and the producers were obsessed with that sound too. And it's like an axe, like someone chopping wood, but it's like, I think it's even from a movie or something, or they were inspired by like watching like a fucking Lord of the Rings movie or something like that. And I want someone to do that for Sabrina Carpenter's song. And in general, I want us to do it for more songs that have like weird sound effects in the background that you're like, I'm loving that. And you know who I would kill to have that for, but she would never expose all of her secrets.
Never.
Beyonce and her weird ass beats.
She never. I mean,
she would never, but where are some of these coming from?
We used to get the videos. We did used to get the videos. And sometimes, the producers on it will come forward and share the information. So that's the best you're going to get right now at this point.
No, but I remember listening to Yaya with my sister-in-law, and she was like, does this sample? And I was like, oh yeah, that Beachy song. And then she was like, no. And then she literally was like, I have to think on it. And she's like artsy. So she like knows all of these references. And she comes back the next time I come over, and she had listed like 4 different things that she's like, I did research. It is pulling like elements from like 6 different other things like that. And she was like, that's wild. I was like, that's
why there's so many people listed in the credits as writers, and people don't get that. Yeah.
Dolly Parton's nails, everybody. Like, I can't do it. My nails are not painted.
I use the nails that we got press on.
Ooh, I want to.
They actually look pretty natural.
I really like those. Yeah, I actually have no idea where I was going with any of that. I think I just wanted to talk about the song "The Middle."
Okay. So just for clarification, it wasn't a whip. It was an axe.
No, it's an axe.
Okay.
But it sounds like it's hitting something, but it doesn't sound like a direct chop. So it's like how they layered and they like did all of this stuff to it, but it's like a ka-chow sound. And it's just, it's great.
You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy. This podcast you're listening to, it was once just a dream. A dream that became reality not by accident, but because someone decided not to let the what ifs keep them from creating something they believed in. Starting your own business is a dream lots of us share, but too many let it remain just a dream. Don't hold yourself back from creating what you believe in, and turn those what ifs into why nots with Shopify by your side. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world, and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. What if I can't design a website? Shopify's got you with beautiful, ready-to-go templates to match your brand's style. What if I need a hand? Get help with everyday tasks like enhancing product images, writing product descriptions, or generating discount codes with Shopify's AI tools created for commerce. What if people haven't heard about my brand? Shopify helps you find your customers with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns. And what if I get stuck? Shopify's always around to share advice with their award-winning 24/7 customer support. So turn those dreams into and give them the best shot at success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/realm. Go to shopify.com/realm. Shopify.com/realm.
Are you looking for a movie review show where the critic is at the top of his or her game, meticulously breaking down and explaining exactly why a film does or does not work? Well, good luck with the search, because we're having fun here on Adam Does Movies. Each and every week, I hit the big blockbusters, I cover the streamers, and I even toss in some movie news for fun. Check out the show on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, and hopefully, we can do movies together. Hot.
The next thing I have on my list I want us to talk about, and I don't know if you didn't send this to me. I'm hoping you didn't send this to me because you haven't seen it versus you didn't send it to me because you're like, oh, we'll talk about it on the podcast, which that's fine. I'll accept that. But like, I would love if I can break the news to you right now. Did you see that Ned from the Try Guys released a 2-pronged announcement?
No, I do not keep up with that man at all. And the most I get is, what's the tall one's name? Keith. The most I get is Keith on Grammarly commercials on YouTube. That's the most I see of him. Yeah.
Keith was helping me decide what thumbnail to do for my last video. I love Keith. He's so sweet. Well, Ned announced that he is launching a new podcast talking about the rock bottoms of people's lives. And everyone said, well, that's a little odd. And then he did his second announcement. By the way, my wife left me.
Thank you for sharing.
Doesn't that make, like, I have to wonder, sometimes when, like, you're like, why has nobody ever done this before? And for me, the thought process is, why has nobody ever done this before? And then, well, why has nobody ever done this before? Not like, I have to go through the different iterations of that. And when someone's like, why has no one ever done a podcast exploring people's absolute rock bottoms? Well, that doesn't sound the most lovely to listen to. And also, like, if it's not your own personal rock bottom, are you inviting guests on to talk about, like, hey, tell me about your rock bottom? Or are they talking about, like, celebrities in history? Are we speculating on, like, a third party's rock bottom?
Nah, he's inviting folks on to talk about it.
What about a podcast about rock hard bottoms? So much better.
Mine's juicy, so I can't relate. All right, what else you got on your list?
Okay, so I have one thing that's fun, but it's quite short.
Okay, I got stuff to talk about.
Okay, great.
I got my hair done recently, and gotta say, I felt like I was in my own personal hell. My hair itself,
gorgeous.
Wonderful, gorgeous. She did exactly what I wanted. I love it. But they were talking about, everybody in the salon was talking about Chris Brown the whole time I was there. And then they were also doing construction while we were getting our hair done. So it's loud as hell, like power tools going loud.
Noise and noise.
Then they were playing Chris Brown music on top of trying to go over that. And then everybody was trying to keep up with conversations. It was awful. I will say she did a great job with my hair. She washed it and blow dried it and braided it all in 5.5 hours. And who I've gone to previously has taken her 7 hours just to braid. So she is very skilled. They look beautiful. You can't really see.
They look gorgeous.
Yeah, but they look beautiful. She did a great job, but I was so overstimulated.
Oh my God.
And annoyed by the conversation. And also, Mina Harris had posted something. It was like, why is everybody talking about Chris Brown right now? And so I sent her a message about what happened. And she was like, what the fuck? Like, it was like a fun, kiki, just talking about stuff.
They were not like, I love Chris Brown, justice for Chris Brown.
No, they were loving Chris Brown too. And all the music they were playing was Chris Brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw this TikTok that came on my For You page, and it was like this person who was like, this girl who was talking about how she like used to work for the NFL. I think she worked for like a specific team, and she was just like talking about how, like she was replying to a comment on something like, how do you know that like they treat their wives and their girlfriends poorly? How do you know that they cheat? How do you know they abuse? And she's like, well, I worked there, and like literally was like going on and on. She was like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, yeah, respect. First of all, it's a group of men. Mm-hmm. I am not shocked. Like men, regardless of regardless of profession, regardless of income, men do this. Men, this is men. A lot of men do. And so I was like, okay, I had no issue obviously with her video, but then I go like look to like what the comment was, and I was like, I wonder if they deleted it. And then I see the video of someone being like, okay, well, then she's responding to that comment was her responding to a comment on a different video being like someone saying these things are not the same. One is proven, one is speculation. And I was like, what is she talking about? And then I go to that original video, and she started this whole fucking video where, again, the third video, which is the first one I saw, which is the one that blew up, was talking about like abuse and cheating and infidelity within the NFL. And that one was getting like so much support from like women being like, oh, like, yes, like this is, we should not normalize this, all of that. And then I find the original fucking video is her being like, if one more person tells me to stop listening to Chris Brown, are you going to stop watching the NFL? And I was like, wait, I'm sorry. Hold up. This entire thing was you saying they are also problematic and abusive. So this, you can't say so we're all going to, I was like, your whole like leg that you're standing on for this of being like anti-abuse, but like you're using to justify your fandom of Chris Brown. And then all of her reposts are justice for Chris Brown. And I was like,
and that's the thing, is that the women at the salon were like, yeah, he has some, his personal choices are terrible. But then they were talking about how much they love his music. And I could tell that the woman getting her hair done next to me was also on my same wavelength. Because while they were having these discussions, neither one of us were saying anything. And we were like exchanging looks. And it was just bad. There's this like viral cop in Arkansas that a lot of people are aware of. And this week it came out that his wife said that he abused her. And then people were like, I'm so shocked. I'm like, he's a cop and a man. What do you mean you're shocked?
Yeah. Like double whammy. Yeah. Double motherfucking whammy. Like, that it is more unlikely for it to be not. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he would defy the laws of statistics if he was a male cop who was not abusing his wife.
That whole thing, there's a fork in the kitchen. Yeah.
Pretends to be shocked. My God. I also want to give a shout out to Gina. Gina, I don't think Gina's listening. Gina and I have not spoken in years. But if anybody's familiar with my YouTube lore, and you remember a little collab channel I had called The Summerhood. Yeah, The Summerhood.
I don't
If you've been around for...
Sorry.
You would never. Because I was in high school, probably. Like, I don't think I even did this till... I think I probably stopped freshman year of college. That would have made the most sense to me. There's no way we kept doing it after that. Tiffany Ferg, if anyone knows, that Tiffany was also in that too. But yeah, I started a collab channel. I held auditions, and one of our days of the week was Gina. And I go on Facebook.
What do you mean? One of your days of the week was Gina.
Everyone got a day of the week.
Okay.
To do a video.
Gotcha. On your channel.
No, it's a separate channel.
Okay, so the collab channel was not under your umbrella. It was with a group of other girls.
Yeah, but I was like the Nicole Scherzinger. Like I started, I ran the auditions for the Pussycat Dolls.
Okay, gotcha.
So, I like go on my Facebook, and for some reason, my fucking Facebook has like been showing me like a lot of people I'm not friends with, like a lot of like, you know, the stupid like fucking promo pages that like you never actually follow, but they just keep showing up on your feed. And I'm like scrolling through, I forget what I was trying to look for. I was trying to look for something on my home feed specifically that I had like previously seen. And then I like paused because I go, wait, I recognize this person. And I realize it is Gina from the Summerhood who is posing because that girl is now a Baltimore Ravens cheerleader, NFL cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, wait, let me make sure it's the Baltimore. Hold on, I think it's the Seahawks. It's the Seahawks. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The pop of green was hiding and now I'm seeing it. So she's an NFL cheerleader for the Seattle Seahawks.
That's incredible.
And I'm just geeking. It's so fucking cool. So I'm obsessed with it. I love it. And just shout out to her.
I'm Amy Nicholson, the film critic for the LA Times.
And I'm Paul Scheer, an actor, writer, and director. You might know me from The League, Veep, or my non-eligible for Academy Award role in Twisters.
We come together to host Unschooled, a podcast where we talk about good movies, critical hits,
fan favorites, must-sees, and in case you missed them.
We're talking Parasite to Home Alone.
From Grease to The Dark Knight.
So if you love movies like we do, come along on our cinematic adventure.
Listen to Unschooled wherever you get your podcasts.
And don't forget to hit the follow button.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Tom.
So big news to share, right?
Yes, huge, monumental, earth-shaking.
Heartbeat sound effect big. Meat is back.
That's right. After a brief snack nap.
We're coming back. We're picking snacks.
We're eating snacks.
We're rating snacks.
Like the snackologists we were born to be.
Meat is back.
Mike and Tom eat snacks.
Wherever you get your podcasts.
Unless you get them from a snack machine, in which case, call us.
Call us.
My name is Troy LaValle, and I'm the host of the Glass Cannon Podcast. This is a podcast where my friends and I sit around and play role-playing games and record it. Through improvisation, using comedy and drama, we take the rules of whatever game we're playing and we turn it into appointment television. It truly is infectious fun. We travel the whole country playing rock clubs, turning games like this into a spectator sport. So please, check it out, the Glass Cannon Podcast. If you want some joy in your life, give it a listen.
You're going to be so pissed at me.
No, I hate when... Don't do that. Don't do that.
I watched a lot of TV over the last week.
Oh, and you watched absolutely...
Vacation.
Okay, great. Lovely. Did you start something fucking new?
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
Okay, so here's the thing. I
You're
was like, I
evil.
got to finish out my HBO before I end my subscription. You know? I got to take advantage of everything. So I've watched all the Hacks. Brilliant show. If you're not watching it, please watch it. Also racked up at the Emmys on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Then I watched And Just Like That. And everybody that was talking shit on that season of the show were wrong. That was the best season. It was actually good. I was not hate watching it at all. It was enjoyable. They took out all of the like forced wokeness and just let everybody exist as characters. And then people were like, it got canceled. It got canceled. It got canceled. And it was a shock to everybody. Once I got to the end of the season, I was like, this is such a satisfying ending. How, like, I don't understand what people were saying. Like, it didn't feel like an ending. So then I go look at Deadline and they had planned for that to be the end.
Oh.
Like, it wasn't.
Maybe people are just mourning it. I know Zoe Kravitz is deeply mourning it.
It was like that last season was very good. The other two seasons, I very much was hate watching, and that's why I had put it off so much to watch. But it was actually good.
Oh.
So
I haven't heard that.
I know. So I feel like people just want something to hate or they didn't actually watch it.
She, for some reason, like, does something to people, like Sarah Jessica Parker. Like, she does
Since
something.
She was a child.
Yeah, like, it elicits this, like, level of hatred from both men and women, like about like everything about her, like her characters, who she is as a person, like, and they're all like morphed into one that like, I don't know how she handles that. Like it's like really fucking crazy.
Yeah, I agree. And I can understand the hate for Carrie on Sex and the City. That was a user. That woman.
And a character
annoying.
Written.
Yes. Written to be annoying. But, and just like that, I actually feel like she grew up and learned, even in the 2 seasons where I was hate watching, she grew up and learned a lot. Like I don't think there's room for hate. Miranda, totally get any hate that she had throughout the whole series. She grew, I will say the last season, this 3rd season of, and just like that, she did well. You know, like she also learned from her mistakes. They made everybody a full character with layers, and it was an enjoyable watch.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
And just like that.
And then I watched The Gilded Age.
What the fuck? So genuinely, what the fuck?
Okay, so the 3rd season, I've just been seeing people posting about the Black characters, how much they love them, and it's like
there's 3 whole seasons of this show.
Yeah,
it's still on.
Yeah, so Felicia Rashad is in the 3rd season, and like I was trepidatious because of when it takes place. I'm like, how are they treating the Black characters on the show? But I could tell from the season 3 promos that the Black characters were rich, so I was like, I might be okay, because I don't want to hear we are in, you know, the 1800s. Yikes. Late 1800s. Yikes. You know.
Yeah. Are we taking a Shonda Bridgerton approach?
Right. But I knew that they weren't the main characters, but we are in New York. So I was like, we might have some hope here. And the main, I know that we're going to meet more of her family as it goes on, but like for the time she's the secretary to the main family there, and which ranks her higher than the white servants and other people that are in the house. And she doesn't, like, some places where they go outside the house, there is some racism, but like not what I was expecting. So, and it's actually very good, like extremely good. And I'm enjoying it.
Hold up. I literally just looked at the cast list and I thought 3 of them, I missed it, 3 of them for being, the white man in my favorite season of in Queen Charlotte. And I was like, that's him. Nope, not him.
I don't know why you're saying specifically this show, because that's just how you are with men, period.
Sorry, who are men? They all are the same. Men are men. Man found in man.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. So
Audra McDonald's in it.
She plays the Black character's mom. And so we're getting bits and pieces of her. Yep. It's really good. Also, Cynthia Nixon is in it too. And I've never seen her be anyone except for Miranda. So it was refreshing to see her as another character. And I was like, oh, you can, like, you're an actress.
Yeah. Oh, you can act. Yeah. Oh my God, Dorota's in it.
And Meryl Streep's daughter's in it.
Okay. Oh, that man. Okay. I
actually think you would really like it. If you like Bridgerton, you'll like this.
Well, you know, my Bridgerton feelings are conditional.
I know, but there's not like annoying characters like on Bridgerton.
Okay. Do they shower?
Yes.
Or they bathe. They're clean. They're not.
This takes place after when it would have been the Bridgerton time. They're clean.
Okay.
Yeah. But they are bathing.
Okay, great.
They don't seem like they smell.
And it's all in how they shoot it. If they shoot it from a place of like, you want me to think that these characters smell, they're going to smell.
Yeah.
And if they're like, we're not addressing that, we're not going to film it intentionally with that subtext, then that's fine for me.
Then you can just tell.
It's not even about like, I don't even need to see them bathe. It's just like, it's about the vibe.
It's a vibe. And I get I haven't actually seen them bathe, but they look like they bathe.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. I can watch that. And look at you distracting me from being upset that you started a brand. Did you make it all the way to season 3?
No, I should finish season 1 by like this weekend. But the first episode is a movie. I was like, how long has this been on? And I checked the clock or how long the episode was, an hour and 15 minutes. But then
every
after
episode
that,
or just the first?
No, just the first one. After that, they're 40 minutes.
Okay. Well, I'll add that to our list. We started watching Love Island Games last night, and unfortunately, some of my number one least favorite person who's ever been on Love Island is on Love Island Games, and let me figure out what these are called. He has always reminded me of a mix-up between Scrappy Doo and Drake.
You've talked about him. Yes.
Yeah, I hate this man. And I think he must have heard me because he got his hair done. He got braids in the exact same that Drake has in one of his memes that I think he looks the most like him in. That I was like, did someone set you up? Someone said, because now you look like the Drake meme, and you already did have the Drake vibe, not the look, but the vibe, negative connotation. And I hate him so fucking much. But I'm trying to watch it, but maybe we'll start with the Gilded Age because I don't know if we'll make it through this whole show. When are you going to start Paradise? I guess, actually, sorry, stupid question. Let me Google, when does the second season of Paradise come out? And then I'll be like, she'll start a week before.
You already know the answer to that.
No, it's early 2026. That's not okay.
2026 starts in a couple months. It's September.
Fair point. Didn't think about the fact that it changes in December. Okay, you are right. It's not that far away. In my mind, no. Full year.
No.
You're right. You're right. And then are you going to watch The Studio?
Then I remembered it's HBO. There's one more thing I have to watch.
What?
White Lotus.
You don't even like White Lotus.
Didn't like it just like that either.
Maybe we'll both start watching White Lotus like years late.
I've watched every season. I just haven't watched the new season.
I thought you didn't watch 2.
No, I watched it.
Oh, because your guy was in that one. Or was he in the first one?
He was in the second one.
Theo Vaughn.
No. Theo James.
I gotta meet him and tell him, hey, I never got you mixed up with this guy, and I was judging my friend hard for thinking you were hot.
I feel like he doesn't even know who that is.
No, he'll be like, who is this? Is this Joe Dirt? Yes. Same thing. Is this Larry the Cable Guy? Yes. Same thing. Is this a live action remake of Cars? Yes. Same thing.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. When you visit the doctor, you probably hand over your insurance, your ID, and contact details. It's just one of the many places that has your personal info. And if any of them accidentally expose it, you could be at risk for identity theft. LifeLock monitors millions of data points a second. If you become a victim, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year at LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Hey, it's Hillary Frank from The Longest Shortest Time, an award-winning podcast about parenthood and reproductive health. We talk about things like sex ed, birth control, pregnancy, bodily autonomy, and, of course, kids of all ages. But you don't have to be a parent to listen. If you like surprising, funny, poignant stories about human relationships and, periods, The Longest Shortest Time is for you. Find us in any podcast app or at longestshortesttime.com.
Hi, I'm Brandy Basanti. For the last 15 years, I've starred on one of the most successful reality shows of all time, Storage Wars. On my new show, The Real Reality, my guest and I will reveal the real story of what it's like navigating fame and notoriety. We will explore their unique story, what really happened on and off camera, how becoming famous has truly impacted their lives, and what their vision is for their future. This is The Real Reality. Subscribe now wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm starting writing on a new show. Should be fun. I had a writer's room this morning.
I forgot. You told me, but I don't remember because I'm an idiot. What was the genre versus I don't even know what it's called, the genre.
This one's more soapy. It's also a male lead.
Is it the same kind of creatures?
Not supernatural. Nope.
Oh, not supernatural.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
What's the twist? Or what's the setup? Can you tell?
I can tell you the name, and I think it'll give you enough information.
Oh, okay.
The Undercover Billionaire.
I feel like I can understand that.
Yeah, but His dad's in the mob.
By the way, I would also be undercover. Well, I mean, you can't get a B without
something scrupulous happening.
Something. So, like, by the way, if I got a B, I'm keeping that quiet.
Yeah. Samesies. So, started that this morning.
Hell yeah.
And we also have a company party on Friday. And I'll finally meet people in person. And yeah, so do that. And then tomorrow, and I was going to see if you wanted to go, Edwina from The Residence, she has her book. She's doing like a reading for her book at your favorite Barnes and Nobles.
Like the Grove?
Mm-hmm. And
oh, beautiful.
Viola Davis will be there too, hosting it.
I might be able to, if I can get enough done of like pre-making of my niece's birthday cake, because I have to, that's her birthday party this weekend, and I have to build, we got her a like a changing table kind of crib storage thing for her baby doll. So I have to build that and make the cake. If I can get enough of it done, or at least planned. Mm-hmm. Do you have to RSVP?
Yeah. Well, you gotta buy a ticket.
So let's sell out.
It hasn't. I checked.
Oh my God.
I directed the audiobook of her one.
Yes, you did. I love that name. That's one of my like favorite underrated names, Edwina. Like, it's just.
It was in Bridgerton.
Mm-hmm. It's so beautiful. Like, it sounds like to me, it's maybe it's because they both start with E. Actually, don't know if that song starts with E. That, you know, the song that I think of it as the New Year's song from the Sex and the City movie, like Edelweiss, Edelweiss, right? Is that in Sex and the City movie?
I don't remember. I can't tell you if I've watched a Sex and the City movie in completion. I've watched bits and pieces of them
multiple times.
Bits and pieces. I know Jennifer Hudson's in one.
That's the first one.
I know there's weddings. I know Charlotte Beats big with the flowers. Yeah. I know they go to the desert. They're riding on camels.
That is the second one.
See?
Okay, that song is, it's not in that. But what song am I thinking of?
Like the New Year song? The actual New Year song?
What's that song?
I think it starts with an A.
Does it have another word that sounds like
All Lang Sing? I don't know how.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So to me, Edelweiss and old All Lang. Oh, I can't even say Alzheimer's.
AULDLAGLANGSYNE. That song.
Old Lang Syne. That Edelweiss and the name Edwina, all and like the Little Princess, the movie, all elicit the same feeling from me. And it reminds me of these books that I had as a kid that were about these, like, it was just like picture books of these, like, and I don't even think there were words. Like, it was just pictures of like fairies in these like little like crannies and in trees and stuff. And it's just like so magical and beautiful. And all of those elicit the same feeling for me. And I love that name.
Beautiful.
I saw someone on TikTok, like they met like everyone in the comments was like, oh my God, did you meet a pay pig in real life? But it was like this guy who was like, hey, can I give you some money? And they were like, what? And it was like, I'm gonna give you some money and like maybe and give you my number, maybe you'll call me. And she was like, no, I'm good. And I'm like, ma'am, take the money.
We don't know who this man is though.
But you don't have to call him. You go hitting her cash.
Something attached to the money.
Like
he
what?
Could have followed you.
With like a air tag on the money?
No, he could have just.
You just mean that, like, okay, that is an indicator, not like that the money, it has something on it. Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true.
I don't trust men.
No, but also like men have some men have that weird kink about just like needing to give people money.
They do, but I need to know about this before because it's just scary out there.
Yeah. Also, to be fair, I wouldn't even have spoken to the man. Like, he would have said something to me and I would have kept walking. Like, going. I wouldn't even have turned around.
Yep.
So I'm saying I would have taken the money, but I also wouldn't even have opened up the conversation. She did more than I would have done there. Mm-hmm. It's true. You're right. Now I have Edelweiss stuck in my head. Edelweiss.
But that's not even the name of the song.
Nope. It's not. You know me. My brain bounces.
Like you have something stuck in your head that doesn't exist.
Yeah. No, there is a song. Wait,
Okay.
is it not?
I thought we were still talking about the...
No, I just think that I was associating both the songs together. It is a song. It's from Sound of Music.
Gotcha.
That's why I don't know any more words besides My Name Was Almost... Never mind. Cut that out. Anyways.
I mean, it was fitting for your area.
Yeah, so I lucked out with the most normal name. Well, that's all I have.
Me too.
Well, that's it. That's all we have for you. We hope you enjoyed this.
Join us on Monday for But Am I Wrong? Tuesday for See You Next Tuesday. Thursday, we've got Don't Blame Me. And then Friday, we'll be back for a new episode of Fisting Friday. We will.
Well, see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. This is a Sister Sign production hosted by me, Megan Rinks.
And me, Melissa D. Montz, plus Diamond Imprint Productions.
Are you looking for a movie review show where the critic is at the top of his or her game, meticulously breaking down and explaining exactly why a film does or does not work? Well, good luck with the search, because we're having fun here on Adam Does Movies. I talk to you like we just got done seeing a movie together, giving you the pros and cons, and I'm digging in the trenches, in the mud and muck, on streaming services, telling you which films are worth your time. Each and every week, I hit the big blockbusters, I cover the streamers, and I even toss in some movie news for fun. Because this show is Adam Does Movies. I'm obviously Adam, I probably should have led with that, but perhaps I have led you to check out the show on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, and hopefully we can do movies together. Hot.
Oh, hey there, it's a promo for a podcast. Great! Exactly what you want to hear when you're settling down to listen to the podcast you actually want to listen to. Well, give me just a few seconds and then you can go listen to whatever it is you're listening to, your true crime podcast hosted by former child actors or reality stars, whatever it is. My name is Troy LaValle and I'm the host of the Glass Cannon Podcast. This is a podcast where my friends and I sit around and play role-playing games and record it. Through improvisation, using comedy and drama, we take the rules of whatever game we're playing and we turn it into appointment television. That's the best way I can explain it. It truly is infectious fun. We travel the whole country playing rock clubs, turning games like this into a spectator sport. So please, check it out, the Glass Cannon Podcast. If you want some joy in your life, give it a listen.
Hey, it's Hillary Frank from The Longest Shortest Time, an award-winning podcast about parenthood and reproductive health. There is so much going on right now in the world of reproductive health, and we're covering it all. Birth control, pregnancy, gender, bodily autonomy, menopause, consent, sperm, so many stories about sperm, and of course the joys and absurdities of raising kids of all ages. If you're new to the show, check out an episode called The Staircase. It's a personal story of mine about trying to get my kids' school to teach sex ed. Spoiler, I get it to happen, but not at all in the way that I wanted. We also talk to plenty of non-parents, so you don't have to be a parent to listen. If you like surprising, funny, poignant stories about human relationships and, periods, The Longest Shortest Time is for you. Find us in any podcast app or at longestshortesttime.com.